Welcome home.
Thank you.
You know, that's really a big part of what we do, and education is also a very big part of what we do. I will be the first one to admit there's no preparation, there's not a class that you can take to prepare yourself for the confinement of prison walls. Mm-hmm. But I feel like you were almost a prisoner before becoming a state-sanctioned prisoner. Mm-hmm. How did that transition affect you?
Now, for me in particular, when I became incarcerated, I didn't have the simple freedoms of life before that. And I think the biggest thing for people when they get incarcerated is they miss the simple things. And they're like, I miss driving my car, I miss this, I miss that. I didn't have that. So I didn't have a form of reference of a normal life when I went into prison. So my experience was that prison was better than my life from before. Because I was able to at least have the simple things in small doses. It was still confined and restricted, but it was better than what I knew.
Yeah, that is heavy. So Gypsy, a pet peeve that I have with law and criminal justice, the black and white idea that you know right from wrong. Mm-hmm. I just don't believe that really, as the system stands today, that there's much room for context. How does the idea rest with you?
Unfortunately, I do think that we live in a society that everything is very black and white, and the justice system sometimes takes things into account and other times ignores that. There's lots of things that could be taken into account, and I feel like that is something that needs to be worked on in the justice system, is taking those, shades of gray into account when deciding someone's fate.
How has it been for you rebuilding your life while still on parole?
That has been a journey. I'm rebuilding my life the best way I can with the restrictions that I have. Oh my God, I like it. I can't just go anywhere, anytime I want. So even to come to this event right now, I had to ask for permission from my parole officer. Coming out and not having a life, I guess you would say, already lived and sowed my wild oats and everything already, I think right now that's a part of my life that's missing. And maybe I'll get it after parole, maybe not, I don't know. But navigating parole that is the thing that is keeping me free. Making sure I am doing everything that I can to follow those rules.
I still remember when Gypsy walked into the attorney-client room the very first time I met her, and she was having a hard time breathing just from the exertion of the walk from her cell down there because of the physical situation with her being in the wheelchair so often, the medications, and to fast forward 9 years and to see the growth, I was unbelievably impressed.
Do you feel like sometimes the one thing, the thing that you did maybe that brought on this conviction is kind of overshadowing all of the good that you plan to do and have done, and how are you navigating that?
I don't like the fact that society puts labels on individuals and that defines their character. The one thing that is so true in my life is that I know I don't want to be defined by my crime or my past. I don't want to be labeled a victim. I don't want to be labeled anything. I want to be known as just Gypsy, because that's who I am. And so I feel like if society could open their minds a little bit more and have a little bit more kindness and start seeing the individual and not everything else, the exterior or the past. I have a choice now to make myself into whatever I want to be, and that should go for everybody. You're not defined by your past, your status, or anything else. You can choose.
So all those haters out there, it's just Gypsy, damn it.
It's just Gypsy.